And I think we are recording now. It's Muka J here for Breaking Bands Festival, and I am back on the sofa. And this time I'm joined by the delightful Mr. Wayne Houchin, also known as the Walker, from the band Vane Galen. How are you, Wayne?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's
Are you
lovely to be
charged?
talking to you again. Am I charged? Oh yes. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Of course. It's been a while since we've had a good catch up.
It is, yeah.
So this is just part of the Breaking Bands virtual festival, which you guys are taking part in, which should be fun. I can't
Can't
wait.
wait.
So this is sort of a quick find out what's going on with the band, how they're coping, and then we're going to see how clever you are against other bands. Yes, and by that face,
Right.
I can tell right now you're looking forward to that bit. Okay,
Well, it
so
can only go one way.
right, tell us where, before we talk about lockdown and everything, tell us where the band are up to before that point. You know, EPs and albums and.
Yeah. Well, the people that sort of know us and follow us know we've been saying this for so long, but we're trying to get that album out, and it's done. Well, I say it's done. All the music and everything, it's all recorded, all mixed, all mastered. What we're trying to do, we were kind of really wanting to do something physical. So we're sort of, I got to a certain point with the artwork and stuff, not doing it myself, but putting it together. And then we kind of hit a wall for a couple of reasons. And then, all this hit us. So we kind of thought, yeah, right, we'll get to it. I know there's a few people that go, yeah, right, will you? But we are still actually going to get to it, and the album will come out. We just don't know when.
maybe sometime. By the time they've found a vaccine for COVID-19, eh? Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it's before that, but there you go.
Maybe that could be the name of the album, The Vaccine.
Well, it could be the cure. Actually, no, it's probably not. It's probably going to be the death of us, to be honest.
Oh dear. So, as a band, how are you guys coping with lockdown? How is it working for you guys?
As a band, like a lot, I would imagine. I mean, some are being pretty ingenious, I think, but a lot, it's not working at all as a band, really. I mean, we're in touch. We talk. We've Zoomed a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, our messages are backwards and forwards. I still tinker about. I'm still playing, but just sort of at home. But yeah, I like a lot of people. I'm impressed with how ingenious some people, some bands, some musicians and stuff are being actually. And I wish I could be like that, but I'm a bit too old now. But yeah, so it's difficult. I know it's difficult. I've got a lot of friends who are like, pro musicians who that was their living. They watched sort of disappear, and it's scary for the industry, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's just a case of I think we're all just trying to keep one eye on it and hoping something will go back as far as it possibly can to how things were sort of heading before. But who knows?
Yeah.
It's horrible, really.
I don't think there's going to be the old music scene ever again. I think there's a new music scene. The quizzes, the online quizzes, the online Q&As, the live, the technology that has come out of this. And, I was talking to Barry from Massive Wagons, and he's saying, this is something that people are taking to a whole new level and coming up with ingenious ideas. All those little plots and plans they had that never got round to. Now they can do it. You've got all that time now to do that album. No excuses.
Well, I know. I've just literally realised I've talked myself into a big hole there. But yeah, but I think you're right. The technology is proving to be, certainly adequate. I mean, people are doing sort of multi-location rehearsals and stuff like that. And if you've got the wherewithal at the minute, the wherewithal to put it all together, it shows it can work. I think it'll get easier. And I think then sort of Philistines like me and, old gits like us will be able to then get in on it and we'll be able to do it too. But I think you're right. The technology is showing that there's other ways, I think. And it's that aspect of it has been great, really.
Yeah, I suppose you've got to have a little bit of that knowledge in the first place to be able to get one step ahead. And I think some of the bands, like you say, ingenious ideas, they've come in, they've just gone, boom, let's just do this. You know, they're earning money online and they're selling more merch because people aren't going out spending on gigs, spending other ways. Right, we've frozen.
No,
Yeah, I'll wait.
you're back.
Okay, well, right. What was the last thing you heard?
About, I suppose, you got to be able to use the technology. I think you
Yeah.
said.
Okay, right. Well, we'll pretend we've done that bit now because Stacey will phase that bit out. She's
Right.
hearing it. So, um, what's the future plans then for the band after we get out of lockdown? Have you started looking at what your gig listings are and things?
Well, I mean, yeah, we're kind of at the minute. It's that whole scenario of things being a little bit up in the air of who's going to be around. You know, what venues are going to be reopening. Because I mean, you know, we know the sad fact is that we might lose some. Hopefully, we won't lose many. Hopefully, we won't lose any. But I think that's wishing. But yeah, so I mean, all of us, the three of us, even the one, and I won't say who it is. It's not me, but I won't say who it is. Even the one that doesn't really like playing live, can't wait to just get out and start playing again. And I think it's shocked. Well, I know it's certainly shocked me, but it's come up in conversation. It's shocked us how much we miss even just being in the studio. And you know, even if we weren't actually sort of planning on doing something, we were in there just working through songs. But it's like a big gap. So you know, without knowing any timelines, the biggest thing for me certainly is I just can't wait to get back in the studio and start playing again and run through our songs again and get them back on where they should be. And then, you know, looking at where we can start getting out and playing live again. And the weird thing is, this is really, we're one of those bands that has never, for loads of reasons, I suppose, we're not like constantly gigging. We're not exactly sparse, but we don't gig as much as other bands that literally get out there and they're on it all the time. And I think that's kind of hit us a little bit in the respect that we don't want to be like that quite as much when all this blows over. We want to get out there a bit more and not be so not selective, but not be so blasé, not blasé even, but we just want to get out there and play a bit more than we have in the past. Sure, you know, for sure,
Yeah.
definitely. So that's what we're looking to do.
You want to take the moment now and realize, shit, you know, this could happen again. We need to get out there and play now, because
Exactly, because you don't know what you've lost until you've lost it, right? Or you don't know what you've got until you've lost it.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, I think it's tough on everybody. So, have you come up with any creative ideas yourself, or are you just like hoping and just following what everybody else is doing?
well, I've got into, because of, you know, being at home and stuff and noise and stuff like that. I've started tinkering around on the acoustic a lot more, and I've turned into this bloody folk troubadour kind of, you know, playing sort of cover songs that I've always liked and never sat and worked out or whatever, and sort of putting my own spin on it. But also, I've been messing about with some of the Galen songs acoustically to see if any of them work, which we've never really done before. And also tinkering around writing new stuff that certainly isn't band stuff, but it's just stuff, you know, to satisfy my sort of, I don't know, writing cravings or creativity, I suppose. So it's kind of opened that up to me, and it's actually been quite fun, really. And my son is a drummer.
Yeah.
He's a good little drummer, actually. And, you know, it's pretty difficult playing with your son because it's, oh, Dad, you're such an idiot. But yeah, we've played a couple of times and that's been fun. But,
Well,
yeah.
I've always said to bands in the past, if you learn to play some tracks acoustically, even if it's 20 minutes, it will put you a bigger foot in a door of a festival than just playing the electric set. And
Yeah.
you look at the festivals, the smaller festivals especially, but the festivals that are getting bigger and bigger, they have this acoustic stage. And if you're willing to play acoustic, you can get on the electric stage. If not that year, the following year. We do it at
Yeah.
Breaking Bands. And most festivals do this. So, you know, this could be a new foot in the door for you as a band. You know, you're just going to have to
Yeah.
teach the other two how to acoustic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, we've all been in. The three of us have been in bands. In fact, the three of us were in the same band through the '90s, and we did it. We did it then, and it was, you know, it wasn't quite as sort of metal orientated as what we're doing now, but it was heavy. And we did that. We did a few acoustic gigs back then, so you know, we know we sort of can do it. I mean, you know, our drummer sounds like a bloody howitzer when he hits his snare, but he's we put a pair of brushes in his hands, and he becomes like a jazz drummer, but. You know, yeah, we and it's certainly made me think that I think it's something we should work to do, just for the fact that it's going to satisfy us doing something slightly different, you know.
And it's something else something positive you can take away from lockdown. You know, you've got to come out of the other
exactly.
side with something, haven't you? So,
Yeah,
you know, it'd be nice to come out there and go, we've got the album done and we've now got an acoustic set.
yeah,
You've got to have
exactly.
that
Yeah,
album done now. That's happening. That is
no,
happening.
I've done it now, haven't I?
Yeah, we've got it on video. It's going out there soon. Okay, right. Well, thank you very much for the insights into the happenings of Galen. I haven't even written you down on my list yet, so I'm going to write you down, and we're going to do this little quiz. So, rules of the quiz: there's 20 questions. There's no time limit, and if you pass, I'm not going to come back to it to give you a second chance. So you might as well guess if you don't know it. 1 point for every correct answer, and then at the end there's a bonus question. Ah, shit. We're back.
Right, yeah, I didn't hear any
Right,
of that.
I'll do the rules again.
All right.
So it's time for the quiz, the Battle of the Bands quiz, and Wayne, you have kindly put your hand up to take part on behalf of Galen. So here's the rules of the quiz. It's 20 questions.
Right.
It's 1 point for each correct answer. If you pass on a question, we don't come back to it. So just give a guess if you're not sure. But there's no time limit.
Right.
And then at the end, there's a bonus that's based around your band. So, okay. So, yeah, there's no time limit. So I'm going to start right at the top. It's a nice broad knowledge of music, and you'll be surprised how many you'll know, and embarrassed as well, probably. Okay.
I'm probably embarrassed about as many I don't know.
Question 1. What is Elvis Presley's middle name?
Aaron.
Correct. There you go. See, start with an easy one. What's the name of the singer of the Counting Crows?
Oh. Is it Paul Robson?
It's Adam Duritz.
That's what I meant, yeah.
That's the one you meant, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did have somebody answer that with the guy with the big hair.
Well, that fits.
Question 3. Who is known as the Queen of Soul?
Aretha Franklin.
Yes. What is the lowest male vocal range?
I think it's baritone.
Yeah, everybody's gone with the baritone. It's the bass. Elvis Presley is at the baritone. Barry White is at the bass. It's a really good trick question. No one's got that one right yet. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't feel so bad now then.
No one can get that one right, I don't think. Right, which famous group was once known as the Quarrymen?
The Beatles.
Well, yes. I've got a feeling you're going to do well here. What is the name of AC/DC's lead singer who died in 1980?
Bon Scott.
Of course. What is the name of the Irish singer who won the Eurovision Song Contest twice?
Oh, is it Johnny Logan? No, Dana.
I can only take your first answer, and it was correct.
Oh, that was lucky.
You got it wrong. 1980 and 1987. There you go. You're the first person to get that one right as well.
Oh, good. I don't feel so bad now.
There you go. Who is the front man for the Prodigy?
Well, I suppose it was Keith Flint, wasn't it?
Yeah. The drummer's name for Metallica?
Lars Ulrich.
See, I'm making you feel good now with these. Okay, this one, I'll give you the point if you can't say the name of the band, but you can do the dance. Which group had a hit with the Macarena?
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, God. I'm not getting a point for either.
You can't do the dance either.
God, no. Nah, don't know. No idea,
Oh,
actually.
no guess.
No, I've got no
Uh,
idea.
Los Del Rio.
Oh, nah, I wouldn't have got
No,
that in a
still
month.
nothing.
No,
Okay,
no.
never mind. Right, that's your first 10 questions. Actually, you're doing well. You've got 7 out of 10 so far. Not bad.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're doing well. Who won the most Grammy Awards in the 80s?
Oh, blimey. That's going to be one of two, I think. I'm going to say it was Michael Jackson.
Bang on. Was your other one Madonna?
It was, yeah.
That was the two I would have gone for.
Yeah.
Um, question 12. Which British pop group had a hit called Angel Eyes in the 70s?
Angel Eyes. Oh, in the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Roxy Music.
Very good. Very good. Well done. Um, yes, stop for a drink. Which pop singer married Debbie Rowe?
Sam Fox.
Michael Jackson.
Oh God, yeah, the nurse nanny woman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sam Fox.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that one from.
Something on my mind.
Okay. Which British singer had a hit in 2006 with Rehab?
Amy Winehouse.
Correct. What nationality is Mozart?
He was Austrian.
Correct. You're storming it. Which country was Celine Dion born?
Canada.
Correct. Hey, you're doing well here. How many strings does a violin have?
4.
Correct.
Blimey.
Hmm. In which city was John Lennon killed?
Oh,
Hold on, we'll do that one again in a minute.
worst moment.
Hang on. Wait till you're back. Wait till you're back. Wait till you're back. We there yet?
Hello.
Still waiting.
Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
Right.
Hello. Yeah.
We'll do that question again.
Yeah.
Question 18. In which city was John Lennon killed?
New York.
Correct. What we got next? Question 19. Which British rock band pioneered the use of the light show?
That's a bit subjective, but I'm gonna say Floyd.
Correct.
Ah,
Correct. Yes. You went with the right choice. Okay, you've got
yeah.
15 so far, and we've got a double bonus at the end. This is the last question. This is a bonus sort of vaguely based around Galen, but stretching it a bit.
Right.
So,
Okay.
a song the band has had a massive influence on is In the Meantime by Helmet. You're thinking,
Yeah.
shit, he asked me something about this earlier. Having listened to that song, you can definitely hear the Galen style. So here's your 2-pointer question. There's 2 parts and 2 points for
Right.
each. What year was the song released, and how many studio albums has the band released?
Oh God! What year? It was 92.
Correct.
And how many studio albums? 7.
So close. It was 8. Oh,
Ah,
oh, you were so close.
what one didn't I think of?
I don't know. I haven't got the list in front of me. Damn.
Yeah, bugger.
You'll have to wiki that one in a bit.
Yeah.
But well done. You
Thanks.
scored 17 points. You are actually in the lead, but I do have to ask you a tiebreaker question in case anybody else gets the same score as you. The tiebreaker's nice
Okay.
and easy. Right.
Right.
It's random. You're never going to know the real answer. So, in dollars and to the nearest million, how much money was raised during the Live Aid concert in 1985 at Wembley?
In dollars.
In dollars, how many millions
Oh
of dollars?
God, I've not got a clue. I'm thinking back then you didn't, excuse me, you didn't raise the kind of money that you raise now. I don't know. For some reason, I've got $38 million.
38 million. You're
But
only
I've
about
no idea.
you're about 90 million off. It was 127 million.
Was it really?
Amazing, staggering amount of money for
God,
1985.
I was going to say I wouldn't have thought it'd come anywhere near what you've raised now.
Nah, nah.
Wow. Oh well.
So there you go. So you are currently in the lead, but all the people who I'm chatting to are going to be in a random order. So by the time they all go online, you might not have been in the lead when I actually recorded this. From when we don't know. But anyway, thank you very much for taking part in this little chat. We're looking forward to seeing you on the festival and looking forward to
brilliant.
Life After Lockdown. Ooh, I should write that.
Unreal.
I like that.
Yeah,
Life After
yeah.
Lockdown.
Use that.
That could be your album title now, you see.
Oh, it could be now, actually.
Shit. Imagine for you, like,
No,
it could
I
be
won't.
Life After Many Lockdowns. So I'm going to just stop the recording there. So Wayne, thank you very much for joining us, and thanks very much for your support of Breaking Bands Festival over the years.
No problem. We love it. Absolutely love it.